Are we live? Welcome. What's up, Luz? Welcome back to another stream. And as you guys see on the title, it's Chelsea, Atletico Madrid combined 11. And we will be talking about, some possible lineups. Not lineups, I would say. Yeah, with some possible lineups, some possible formation. And we're going to pick a best 11 based on the current fit players in both teams. And tomorrow I will be doing a match preview, which stay actually tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow's Tuesday. We are playing on Wednesday. Yeah, just make sure to subscribe and turn on the notifications and stay tuned for that. But yeah, man, let's get into the stream. And the goalkeeping. There we go. Goalkeeping position is pretty straightforward, and I would say Mendy. He's been very good this year. He's been one of the better signings. However, Atletico Madrid have Jan Oblak. Well, obviously, he's the best keeper in the world, and you cannot really go wrong with him. And he's been a superb signing. For Atletico Madrid in like 2015, I think, or 2014, and he's been revolutionizing them, especially in their goalkeeping position. And he was a perfect replacement for Courtois. And you can say he is a better goalkeeper than Courtois, and he's been better than him. And I think, yeah, the goalkeeping position is pretty straightforward. But before we move on to the next position, let me see, guys. Let me see. Is my let me see if I can bring more people so we can discuss. I don't want it just to be my opinion, We're gonna discuss. Next position is right back, which is I would say they got Trippier, they got Versalco, we got Aspilicueta and Reece James, but I think the standout candidate has to be Reece James. I think he's been the most consistent one this year, and he's been the better one out of everyone. So I would say, yeah, man. I think overall they're gonna be I think, yeah, for real. I think I would personally go for Reece James, depending on the situation. Maybe what's he called? Maybe Trippier. Some people would say Trippier, but again, if I had to pick between Trippier and Reece, it has to be Reece James. I think Trippier is very good going forward. He's dead ball specialist. He's a very good crosser. So I think overall, I would take Reece James. I think he's defensively better. He's physically much more dominant, aerially better, and I think overall Reece is the better player. Center backs, this is going to be the tricky one. Now I'm not sure if Jimenez is fit. Let me actually check if Jimenez is fit. But it's going to be interesting to see. Apparently, did he play? Yes, he played. Jimenez played. So I mean, the only realistic candidate from what's it called? From Atletico Madrid is probably Jimenez. Savic is okay. I don't see what's it called? Felipe is a good player. Felipe is a very good center back, very underrated. But yeah, I think the only center back that Atletico Madrid currently have that is like kind of is going to be able to compete with our center backs is Jimenez. On the other hand, we have Antonio Rudiger, Christensen, Thiago Silva. Aspi may count as a center back depending on this debate. And Thiago Silva. I think Thiago Silva, overall, if you want to base it on the whole season, I think it should be Thiago Silva and Jimenez. But recently, Rudiger and Christensen have been superb, so you cannot really dismiss them. I think they've been very good, and overall, they've been superb, man. They've been superb, and I think it's going to be interesting to see how will they develop, continue their season. However, I think it has to be Thiago Silva and Jimenez. What you guys think, man? Is it Thiago Silva or Jimenez? Drop it in the live chat. I want to see what you guys think. Let me see. Give me a second. Let me do this. I would say probably Thiago Silva and Jimenez is the best duo. But again, you cannot really dismiss Christensen and Rudiger. They've been very good too. So I don't know, man. It's a very tricky one. I think it's a bit tricky considering we have the better center backs, I would say. But I think the right one has to be Thiago Silva and Jimenez. Which is, I understand, it's a decent one. Not gonna lie, it's a decent one. And we may even see it next year. They might play together if we decide to buy like another center back. If you might let go Zuma, Rudiger, we don't know. However, I think for the left back position, it has to be. This is a very crazy one. I think left back. Actually, no, it's not really crazy. They got Renan Lodi. Hermoso plays left back sometimes. So I think I would go for Renan Lodi. Yeah, I think Renan Lodi is better as a fullback than Ben Chilwell. So in the live chat, I'm gonna type so the people who miss it, they know. Goalkeeper is gonna be Oblak. Right back it will be James. Boom. Center back, it has to be Silva. And the other center back must be. Who should we go for? Oh, yeah, Jimenez. Never mind, I forgot. Jimenez. Left back, it has to be Renan. Oh, there we go. I'm just going to put Lodi. So that's the back five, guys. Actually, the back four plus the goalkeeper. So I would say, yeah, Oblak, Reese, Silva, Jimenez, and Renan Lodi. That's going to be the back four and the goalkeeper. And I don't know, should we go for a 4-3-3 or 4? I don't know. I think let's just go for a 4-4-2. I think we play with kind of two attack, like two strikers, not really two strikers. Probably what's gonna be the best option, man? I think most likely a 4-2-3-1 could be good. I think 4-2-3-1 is a good formation. I don't know, man. 4-2-3-1 or 4-3-3. Guys, what you think? Type it in the chat. Should we go for a 4-2-3 or a 3-5-2? Tell me the formation. We're gonna decide, man. Atletico, they themselves, they kind of switch from like 3-4-3 and stuff. So we don't know. We have a back three. So should we go with a back three? Who knows? That's gonna be a good, interesting option. I think I'm just gonna stick with 4-4-2 maybe. It's damn. I don't know. It's hard, the formation. I think I'm gonna go 4-2-3-1. Okay. Warna says 4-2-3-1. Okay. I was thinking about 4-2-3-1 too. I guess so. For the midfielders, what you guys think? So for Chelsea, we got Conte and Kovacic. We got Jorginho. As our two double pivots. So we're gonna go for, you got Conte, Kovacic, Jorginho, and Atletico have Marcos Llorente, Saul, and Koke. They got Hector Herrera back. They got Lucas Torreira, Jeffrey Kondogbia. I think Conte has to be there. The second guy, we have to pick between one of Llorente, Koke, Saul, Kovacic, and Jorginho. So what you guys think, man? What you guys think? So the first CDM is gonna be Conte for sure. The I don't know, man. The second CDM is gonna be Saul is good, but has he been on point this season, which is very interesting. I want to know if he's gonna be able to maybe. It's interesting, man. Varna says, "Oh, combined squad, 4-3-3 then." Oh, so you say 4-3-3. So Conte CDM, and you want to play with two CMs. Okay. In my opinion, Mason Mount has to be there. So Mason Mount has to be there as a number 8 if you go with a 4-3-3. Second CM is probably between Kovacic, Llorente, Saul, Koke, and I think Llorente has had the better season among all of them. What you guys think? I think Llorente for the second CM. I think he's had a better season than Kovacic, Koke, and Saul, and Jorginho. And I think Llorente, he's been very good. He's been like a top 3 or top 4 player for Atletico Madrid this season. He's been playing in multiple positions. So I would say probably, yeah, I would say probably Llorente. ZFC says predictions for tomorrow. I'm not really sure because we're not playing against Atletico Madrid tomorrow. We're playing against Wednesday. However, I would say a 1-1 draw, I think is fair, or 2-2 draw. It's going to be a draw for me. I think we're going to be playing deep. I'm just going to try to hit them on counters. Varna says Oblak, Aspi, Rudiger, Jimenez, Lodi, Mount, Conte, Saul. So that's going to be your back 4 and the midfield 3. I can see how. Okay, I can see how. For me, I think it's going to be Saul. Yeah. Saul, he's been good, but I think Llorente this season has been good. So for me, I'm going to go for... Actually, no, Saul. Yes, it has to be Saul. Never mind. Okay, so that's our 4-3-3. Our striker has to be Luis Suarez. Actually, no, we're going to start with left wing. Left wing. What you guys think about left wing? Varna says Felix, Suarez, and Werner, which is very interesting. But it's like kind of 3 central players, and we kind of play like a 4-3-3. I would say Hudson-Odoi, Suarez, and Felix, maybe. Anonymous says Werner. ZFC says Werner. So on the left, do you think it's Werner? No, Hudson-Odoi. I think Hudson-Odoi could be, but statistically, Werner has been better, though. So what you guys think? Should we go for Werner? I'm kind of debating between Werner and Hudson-Odoi. Anonymous says Werner, Suarez, and Hudson-Odoi. I think that's fair. But again, do you want to start Felix or no? Felix is, to be honest, he's been having a great season. Not a great season, but very good season. He's improved a lot from last year. So I would say probably Suarez, Hudson-Odoi. Werner, Suarez, and Hudson-Odoi. Interesting. I'm gonna go for. You guys think maybe Havertz could get a shout there, like as a fault, maybe as like a right wing player, maybe, because Atletico, their right side is not really the greatest. They got Correa, but I don't really rate Correa. I think Suarez has to be there for sure because he's a world-class striker. Maybe Werner later on is going to take his place. Havertz, I think he's been good recently, but statistically he's not really that good. So I think I think we're going to go play like a diamond, guys. I think we're going to play diamond and we're going to play Felix behind Werner and Suarez. I think that's the best front 3, guys, for me. So striker, we're going to go for Suarez. Boom. There we go. The second, actually, though, the cam, we're going to go for Felix. Boom. And the other striker, we're going to go for Timo Werner. I think this is a fair squad. I think it's a diamond formation. And we're going to play, Felix behind Suarez and Timo. So I'm just going to put the final 11 in the chat so you guys see. Let me see. Give me a second. Actually, Anonymous says Cam Ziyech. Nah, I think Ziyech, he hasn't been the greatest this year. I think Felix has had a better season than him. Bro, Cam Ziyech, he's more craftier. I'm not really sure, though. I think my mic was off. My bad, guys. I think overall, I would go for Felix over Ziyech 100%. I think he's been better than Ziyech for sure. Yes, I think I'm going to go for that team. However, let me make the team in the chat so you guys see it. Oblak, James, Silva, Jimenez. They're going to be our center back partnership. Lodi as our left back. Conte as our DM. Mount as our left CM. Saul as our right CM. As our cam, we will go for Felix. And our striker is going to be Werner and Luis Suarez. I think this is I would say a fair lineup. Boom. I put it in the chat, guys, so you guys can see. Anonymous says Cam Ziyech. Yeah, and I think Felix has had a better season. And Felix is not really a striker, so I think he plays there. What else, man? What else? What about Pulisic? No, I think Pulisic he hasn't had a great season, so I think he doesn't really deserve to play in this combined 11. Personally, I think this is maybe Llorente could get a shout instead of Saul. I think Saul, I think he's a better player than Llorente. However, I think Llorente has had a better season, so we might see. Let me see. So yeah, there. Let me just. This is the XI guys. So you guys see Oblak, James, Silva, Jimenez, Lodi, Conte, Mount. RSDC. There we go. Tammy, I think Tammy doesn't really get in front of what's it called? Suarez, and I think Werner has been better than Tammy this season overall, even though he's been still underperforming. So I think I will take Werner as Suarez. Yeah, I think Llorente could get a shout there. I think Llorente and Kovacic could get a shout there. But what you guys think, man? Tell me what you guys think. I'm going to bring back the lineup that I picked. So Oblak, James, right back, Silva, center back, Jimenez, center back, Lodi, left back, Conte, DM, Mount and Saul as our number 8s, Felix, Werner, and Suarez as our front 3, with Felix playing behind Werner and Suarez as a front 2. So what you guys think? Anonymous says, how can you forget Aspie? But as a right back, I don't really trust Aspie anymore. I think as a right back, Reece James is better. I'm not saying Aspie is a bad player, but as a right back right now, I would take what's it called? Reece James. I think he's the better right back as of right now. Aspie is a wall, 100%. Aspie is a wall. He's a Chelsea legend. But again, as of right now, in a right back position, I just don't think he's going to start instead of Reece. Yeah, guys, drop some your thoughts about the lineup that I made. What do you guys think about it? I want to see what you guys think. So I think the goalkeeper position is pretty you cannot really debate that. Reece James cannot defend. I disagree with that. I think Reece James can defend. I disagree with that. I think Reece James is actually a very good defender. Very good defender. And the guys, he's like 21, 20. I'm not even sure how young is he. He's still growing, so take that into the consideration. James, I think Trippier. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't think Trippier is going to start in front of him. Anonymous says he can't decide to shoot or pass. Example, Southampton, Chelsea. Guys, you got to look at the bigger picture. He's been one of the better right backs this season. He's been one of the better right backs. Silva, Jimenez, maybe some people say Rudiger could get a shout there. Some people say Christensen. But again, I think if Silva is 100% fit, you got to take Silva, man. You got to take Silva. Jimenez, same. Jimenez is a top-class defender. Lodi, again, I think he's better than Chilwell. Conte, Mount, and Saul, it's a good midfield, man. Not going to lie, that's a good midfield. Maybe physically they're going to get a little bit bullied, but I think intensity-wise and technicality-wise, they're top class. Felix again behind Timo and Suarez. I think Felix is very creative. He's gonna have a free roam to do whatever he wants, and he can create. Werner, he can run in behind. He's got the pace. He's the perfect strike combination for Suarez. Um, Anonymous says he can only cross. The only reason Tuchel subs him on. I disagree. I disagree. He's a great defender. Trust me, guys. Trust me. His physicality, you get seen like bullying like defenders, like for fun. I mean, for bullying attackers. He's a very, very good player for his age, and he's gonna get only better, man. Trust. He will get better. Let me give me a second, guys. Atletico Madrid. I'm changing the title. Give me a second, guys. Combined XI. Chelsea show. Okay. Yeah, I think overall this is my favorite lineup. He can only cross. Anonymous says, bro, what the hair? It's like worms, bro. What does hair has to do with footballing quality, man? So if Neymar, his hair is like noodles, then he's a bad player? Come on, man. Come on. It's just style. Reece James, he's gonna be the best right back in the league very soon. Trust me, in a year or two, he's gonna be there for sure. But yeah, guys, I think we gotta wrap it up, man. I think we've been here like 20, 25 minutes or something. If you guys have any last questions, just drop it in the chat. We're gonna talk, and I have to go. What you guys think, man? What you guys think? Look at Pogba, bro. Pogba is just he always gets injured and he has some disciplinary issues. What about Havertz? Havertz, I think statistically just doesn't really fit in this team. I think statistically he's been worse than the front three that I chose, unless he turns it around in the lateral stages of this season. But as of right now, nope. I think he can overtake Felix. Anonymous says, describe his season at Chelsea. I think he's at a very shaky season. I think for his first season, again, he's 21. He's still adapting to the league. He didn't have no preseason. Two managers, different tactical approaches. He's got COVID, injuries, and it's just all came and he hasn't been able to adapt to the league. So I think everything has been against him, and I think he's been kind of having the low confidence issues. But overall, I think he's going to get better next season. He has the talent, and he will get better. Carlene says Mount is better than Havertz. I would say they're a different type of player. I think comparing them is a bit wrong. Anonymous says Chilwell. I think Chilwell, he's been an okay. I think he hasn't been bad, but I think he hasn't been good. So I think he's been having a okay, professional season. Nothing special, nothing too shaky. He's been having like a couple of bad performances, but he's been having a couple of good performances as well, if you guys remember. So yeah. But yeah, I think, guys, I'm going to be here for a minute or two. Send me the last questions. Let's discuss. I missed this one. Alonso is very a player based on moments. I think he just lacks that consistency. He lacks that pace. Yeah, I think if I had to stick with one fullback, I would stick with Chilwell because I think he's younger. He has a better future, and he has, he's faster. Technically, in my opinion, he's better. So yeah, Alonso is just stronger in the aerial sense, and he's physically more dominant, and he has a better shot. Anonymous says, how did you forget Havertz and Chilwell? Lodi is better than Chilwell, in my opinion. And Havertz, I think, statistically, again, as I said before, he's not going to get in front of Felix. Felix has had a better season. So, yeah. Kepa, obviously, in my opinion, is better than Oblak. Kepa is a top-class keeper, and he's very underrated. I think people disrespect him too much. He's a world-class keeper. He's been performing in many biggest stages. He doesn't make any mistakes. and he's gonna be the top 3 keeper in the world very soon. So yeah, put some respect on his name. Just joking, guys. Just joking. You guys know what's up with Kepa. Carlene says no play Havertz in the Everton match. Everybody say he would Mount score against Liverpool. Guys, it's just performance and performance. We gotta basically, evaluate them at the end of the season. We're gonna see what's going on. Anonymous says Kepa's pass to Mane. Yeah, that was a horrible pass. But yeah, guys, I think that should be it. Make sure to drop a like on the stream, share it with your friends, share it with other Chelsea fans. And I think, I got to wrap it up. And see you later for tomorrow's match preview. Yeah, bye-bye.